Welcome back to a brand new episode of NH Unscripted. Yeah, baby. I got my Nehru jacket on, my bell-bottom pants, my platform shoes. Greg, you get your platform shoes on today?
Always.
Yes!
I go nowhere without them.
I so love that. We're coming to you from the Taj Mahal-like digs of the WKXL studios in Concord. My God, it's cavernous in here. It's also cold. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your transistor radios. 101.9 for those beautiful souls in Manchester. Gosh, we love you folks down there. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. I'll tell you a little bit later about what's happening out there because there's a lot going on. First, I need to thank my sponsor. We, as always, are so happy and proud to have the law offices of Shaheen and Gordon as the sponsor of NH Unscripted. Get out your pencils. You want to write it down, put it with your important papers, stick it on your refrigerator. In case you need it, you never know. Their byline is, everybody should know a good lawyer. Dang, that's so true. Anyway, their website, there is ShaheenGordon.com. ShaheenGordon.com. Their phone number is 603-614-5560. And my God, they do everything. They do everything. It's crazy. It's crazy what they do. Jim Rosenberg, good friend of mine. He's supposed to be coming back in, chat some more with us about what's happening out there. They're hiring like crazy over there. There must be a lot of litigation taking place that I don't know about. But they're always hiring. And they're socially active. Those people are just crazy over there. ShaheenGordon.com, again, is their website. 603-614-5560. Hey, maybe you're going to write a book, right? Maybe you have a question about a will or a trust, or, maybe you got hurt in the job. Call them, fire out an email, get over there, go see these people. They're all over the state. Concord, Keene, Peterborough. They're even in Hawaii. Yeah, they are. All right, so thanking them for sponsoring this show. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ray.
How are you?
I'm good.
I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, it's been since the spring, I think. I don't actually have platform shoes, so I lied to your audience before. I don't even know what they are, Ray.
Yeah, integrity is highest here.
Yeah, that's true.
It ranks very high. Oh my God, Greg Gaskell's in the house.
Hello.
I've been actually. Hey, I brought you a gift.
Yay!
We broke the budget for you. I had to go to the treasurer this morning and say, I got a special guest coming in. If you don't want any, that's fine. I get it, but they'll all end up at Andrews.
Oh, he brought candy.
I did.
Ray brought candy.
I did.
That's great.
I needed the sugar bump.
Right? Yeah, I had a Pepsi on my way over here just to get me going.
Full sugared?
It's like gray outside. It's gray and it's 40 degrees and it's just fall. It's very fall outside.
It's when you get to be my age, and you youngins won't understand this, but this, for some unknown reason, nature has decided we older folks need thinner blood.
Yeah.
And so even when it's 90 out, we're cold.
Yeah.
I don't get it. How are you? I mean, seriously, how are you?
I'm good. I'm busy, but I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like being busy?
No, I'd rather not be busy, but...
Is it good things busy, or is it like just kind of life-ish kind of thing?
Well, I got the show opening... What day is today? Wednesday. I got it opening Friday. Yeah. So by the time this broadcast, it will be last weekend. Yeah. So hopefully, I'm telling you right now. Oh, we just had the most amazing opening weekend.
Yeah. You can go ahead and say that now. Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
How was it?
It was great. You were there, remember?
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah. And so enjoyed it.
But yeah, that opens. I have a play, Ye Merry Gentlemen, that opens at the Players Ring on Friday, this coming Friday, the 14th.
Yeah, today's,
Yeah, so... You guys will be able to see the last 2 weekends of it.
I want to get to that in a minute.
Sure.
But before we do that, I wanted to get your opinion. I'm going to open up some of these Swedish fish.
Do it.
While I wanted to get your opinion, or your thoughts on The Man Who Laughs.
Saw it twice.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I saw it opening night because I like to see as much as I can opening night. And then I saw it... their closing weekend Saturday performance, just to see if anything had changed, if it had
smart.
Yeah, but I just was so fascinated with that show, and I had really been looking forward to it. And Emily and Wayne are like family to me.
Yeah,
and they'd been talking about it for a long time, and I didn't quite understand what they were going for with the show.
Yeah.
So I knew I was enthusiastic about it, and so going opening night was just a pleasure to watch. And then seeing it again, you know what I really thought, and I told this to Emily afterwards. The big thing that I took away my second viewing is what a gift this is to the community. Because it's when you go see something that you're not familiar with, especially live theater, and you've got to go through the effort of going and sitting and not sure what you're going to see. It's daunting. But to be rewarded with that kind of a show, it just makes it. I don't know. It just makes it worth it.
That's a two-way street because they had no idea what the audience reaction would be. This was novel.
Exactly.
I mean, novel probably doesn't even really begin to cover the what it was.
Right.
It was so unique.
That's exactly right. It was unique. Yeah.
And I was so proud of them. And
Same.
I mean, not that they care whether I'm proud of them or not. But,
They do. Everybody does.
Well, I knew everybody, well, almost everybody in the cast. And, I was so eager to see it because it was so off the wallish. I mean, they're trying to do a black and white movie.
Silence. Silence.
Yeah. And I thought, this is swinging for the wall.
Yeah.
And they pulled it off.
They've more than pulled it off.
What a crazy production. Not crazy like wild crazy, but just it was fascinating.
Yeah. I could live to be 1,000, and maybe you're the same way.
I'm already 1,000.
Would never think to put a show like that on. I could never assume that I could do it, that I could make it worthwhile, and they did.
No,
I mean, it was through the
what a
uprights.
gamble, right?
Yeah.
Dude, if that went sideways,
Oh,
there's some careers down the tube right there.
Yeah, but fortunately it didn't, and it was such a pleasure to watch.
And when I went, I assume it's the same when you went, but they have a very loyal audience who really appreciates those type of productions.
Correct.
They do a lot of kind of odd. I hate to use those terms. Odd. It's not odd. They do very
Just
innovative
off the beaten path.
Yeah, and their audience really appreciates that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's a place for 1776 and Annie and all of that, but
Right.
that's a special place out there.
Yeah, it really is. Over the years, I've seen some really cool stuff there, and it's summer misses. You got to take a chance.
Yeah,
Some of them,
exactly.
but when it pays off, like The Man Who Laughs did, it just makes it so worth it.
As a writer, did you have two different hats on as a writer and a performer when you were looking at it? Do you kind of go in with that? How do you perceive it? I just go as an audience member because I'm not an author. I don't write it, and I just act. So obviously I'm looking at the talent and the way things are moving. But
Right. That was first and foremost for me, as I wanted to watch. There's some of my favorite performers were in that show, and I wanted to watch them perform. I also wanted to see what this thing was.
Yeah.
I mean, to just try to get my head around it versus somebody trying to pitch it to me. But yeah, I mean, obviously with it being silent, I didn't think much of the script. I thought, and you probably thought the same way, of how it moved, how you were able to follow the story. What were there, 3-4 acts to it with 3 or 4 scenes in each act, and just you're on the boat, and then 2 scenes later you're at somebody's house, and then you're out in the woods, and then there's this
in the
and
palace
that.
or whatever.
And nothing's changed. The set hasn't changed. They move a box over here, and they change the lighting. It was fascinating to watch.
I know. So did they write that like that? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Where did it come from?
It came from the silent film. It came from.
So did they put that together like that? Did they formulate that?
Yeah, I think so.
Kudos.
You should have Emily back on to talk about it.
No kidding, right?
Yeah.
I would have Wayne, but he's probably busy with his restaurant.
He probably is.
Maybe I can get him to bring some food in for me.
I still haven't gone over there and checked that place
I
out.
haven't either. He's out in with Antrim or something.
Dublin, I think. Dublin.
Oh, my God.
And I don't remember the name of it. And I'm sad for that because we could plug it right now. But
I know.
Yeah, at some point I got to make a run over there and check it out.
All right, so let's talk about your show, You Merry Gentlemen.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going staggeringly well.
Where'd the idea come from?
I think I'm going to get asked this a lot, and I want it.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I feel like people are going to come see the show and think that I really like Christmas, and I don't. I mean, it's not that I don't
Did
like
he
it.
just say he doesn't like
No,
Christmas?
I'm indifferent towards
It's
it.
on-
I like Thanksgiving.
It's on the tape now, you know.
It is. Oh, we got to come back. The
Hang
music's
on,
rolling.
I'm choking on a Swedish fish here. Ah, baby. Yeah, we are kind of like your groovy kind of love. Yes, we are. That makes me your mind benders like host, Ray Dudley. Coming to you from the Pennycoat Junction like digs of the WKXL studios in Concord. Yes, we are. Happy to be out of bed. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your transistor radios. 101.9 FM for those beautiful souls in Manchester. Greg Gaskell's in the house. We're talking about his upcoming show, Ye Merry Gentlemen, out at the Players Ring in Portsmouth. We will be right back. Welcome back to NH Unscripted. Do I need to say that slower for all us old folks? NH Unscripted. Yeah, baby. Yeah, coming to you from the Rowan and Martin Laugh-In Like Digs of the WKXL studios in Concord. Yeah, that's for the old folks. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your Sony Walkmans. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. My good friend Greg Gaskell's in the house. We're talking about his upcoming show out at the Players Ring called Ye Merry Gentlemen. Sir, so we started talking about where did this idea come from?
Yeah. Okay. So, and let me
I'm grabbing a
let me take
Swedish
some
fish
white
while
out
you do it.
to what I said before the break.
Okay.
It isn't that I don't like Christmas. I'm just indifferent.
Wow, he
towards it.
backtracked fast.
But when you come see this show, because it's so heavy with holiday whatever, you're going to think, boy, this guy must really. And I just thought it was an interesting idea, and my brain worked it out this way. This was the only way I could make this story happen, was to just ladle on the holiday cheer.
So you're sitting at your house one day and you're thinking, let's see, Elf's already been done. Where do I go from here? I know.
Well, I had written a Thanksgiving play with this family 10 years ago, and we had a great time, and I thought, okay, now I'll try Christmas now, but where do I go from there?
What was it called? Ye Merry Turkeys?
Best day ever.
Okay.
Because I do love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday.
Huh.
And I started thinking, what if one of the characters, as an adult, believes in Santa Claus? And then through the years, I'm still working on it in my head, but the premise of the play, and I don't want to give too much away because when you see it, you'll thank me if I don't say more.
Okay.
The premise of the play is
It's going to be a short radio show here. If you
No, it's not. We got plenty to talk about. There is a man named James, whose father, played by our friend Christopher Savage, still believes in Santa Claus, and he's had enough. So he enlists his uncles, played by myself, our friend Aaron Campagna,
love Aaron,
and Jamie Bradley, his uncles. We go into a Christmas Eve lockdown to prove to George that Santa doesn't exist. That's it.
Is this like an intervention?
It's exactly right. It's exactly right. We're holding him in this house all night to prove that Santa Claus isn't going to visit. And really, that's all I'm comfortable saying.
Dang.
Because I don't want to spoil anymore.
Dang.
I can tell you about the cast.
Please do.
Our friend Alex Picard.
I saw that. Love her.
You must know Whitney Smith from the Hatbox days.
Do I? I don't think I do.
You've seen her in some of my stuff, I think. You saw her when I did Background Check a million years ago over there. Yeah, you saw her in that. I picked some people. I'll tell you something. I picked some people from Seacoast Repertory Theater that I adore. I did a preliminary read of an early draft of the script back on New Year's Day, and I brought everybody in, and I was the only person in the room who knew everybody.
Wow.
There was a bunch of strangers. I mean, some people knew people here and there. A couple people knew a couple people. Nobody knew everybody. It was really interesting to see because everybody was in on the project, but there wasn't the trust among the people that they're working with. And watching that come together and watching these people over the last 6 weeks of rehearsals, become an actual family, laughing together and joking together and spending time together has been so fun.
How big of a cast is it?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Did you have to do anything to accommodate the space at the Players Ring? Because it's not huge.
It's not, and
there's no wing space, and there's no curtains, and there's no.
I write intimate stories, so that space works.
Okay.
But yeah, we could use a few feet in every direction. I mean, who couldn't?
Yeah.
I bet the Man Who Laughs said the same thing, and there was only 5 in the cast. But yeah, it's a tight space.
And a puppet.
And a puppet. The dog puppet. Yeah. But yeah, have you ever performed there before?
I have. We did Theophilus North out there.
It's wonderful being that close to the audience, I think.
I adore it.
Yeah, versus...
I mean that sincerely.
Yeah, you get to hit that back row way up there, and you just lose. When you've got to project so much, you just lose it. But now when you can speak like we're speaking to each other, and the back row still gets it, it's fantastic.
For people who don't understand that, who maybe have never performed, the difference between a huge auditorium and a place like the Players Ring or the Hat Box is night and day.
Yeah,
especially because you can be emotional without having to be big.
Right.
And that's so powerful.
Right. When the audience can see that single tear coming down your eye.
Yes.
It's when everybody can. It's great.
Yeah. And you see them, you can get their reaction. It's
right.
You don't have to sort through 700 people, to kind of see who's laughing, who's crying, who's
right.
They're right there breathing with you or not breathing, as the case may be, depending on what you've written.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It kind of spoils me for doing shows elsewhere.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because, absolutely. Do you so back in New Year's when you had your first reading and now you're staging it, have you had to change? Did you look at things and go, you know what?
A complete rewrite.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had people, because, I was underground for a while. I was taking a break.
Yeah. I thought you were in prison.
No. Some people thought I was dead.
Hang on, I'm having a Swedish fish here. Go ahead. Keep going.
There were a lot of people in my cast who didn't know me, who didn't know my work, didn't know anything. So I had to whip up a quick draft and say, hey, listen, rather than try to explain this story here, we're just going to read a draft of this, and this will give you a better idea of what this story is. Because it's an extremely complicated, dialogue-heavy, timing-based story. And I couldn't pitch it to people that didn't know me. So
are we calling it a comedy or a drama?
But yeah, both.
Oh.
Both, yeah. Yeah. The purpose of this, the 100% purpose of this show, is to get you ready for the holidays, to get you in the mood for the holidays, to be around your family, to be around your friends, to be around your loved ones. It is a special time of year. There is a magic to this time of year, and we all feel it. And so I tried to put that on stage.
You have a cast that, I don't know them all, but from the ones I do know, they're good friends. They're powerhouses.
Right, for sure.
Are there some outstanding performances? Did you write certain things knowing the strengths
I did.
of these folks? You did?
I did.
Yeah?
I wrote, do you know Jamie Bradley?
Yes.
Yeah, he is the lead, if there is one.
Okay.
And I specifically...
So Chris is not the lead?
Chris is not the lead.
He's in all the PR material, though.
He is. The story, because the story is based on him.
Okay.
Jamie's on stage a lot, and knowing that, I wanted to make his character interesting and fun because I knew he could deliver, and he does. And we're just getting to the point where we're not laughing at him anymore during rehearsals, where we're like, okay, I'm used to that now. I can look over at him while he's doing this thing and not laugh.
How long did that take?
Like yesterday. Whitney Smith is another one. This is a recurring role for her, and she doesn't do a lot of acting right now. She's just busy with life and family and stuff like that. And so it was a treat for me to have her back. So I really worked hard on her character, on her dialogue. And in my opinion, it's, for those of you who know who Whitney is, this is a big deal. In my opinion, it's the best thing she's ever done.
Dude, that's saying a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, I saw Alex's name in it, and I thought, how the heck did he get a hold of her? She's busy.
She is busy.
I can't believe she's been able to dedicate the time out there. Dude, you grabbed that treasure. Right
Yeah,
there.
I grabbed her a year ago. I knew who I wanted her to be. We had never worked together before until I saw, what was the show that you and Peter?
Misery?
No, you and Peter and Alex just did over up in Concord.
Yeah, you would say that's the Bank of New Hampshire one.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was called. That was the first time
Me
I've
either.
ever
I was
seen
in it.
Alex perform. I had just heard, and we've known each other for a long time through other people.
You didn't see her in
I didn't see her in Misery.
no the one at the Hatbox.
No.
Virginia Woolf.
I didn't.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
my
it still
gosh.
beats me up.
That was powerful.
Yeah.
And her and Wayne.
Yep.
Well, there were four, but
Yeah. Brett and Emily were the
yes.
others. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And our own Gary Locke directed
yes,
that,
he
I think.
did indeed.
Yeah.
See, it had anything to do with your show?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nope. I didn't have
Dang,
anything
man.
for him on this one.
Wow, you didn't go to the bench for that one, huh?
No. No. Sorry, Gary.
Are the is there music in it?
No, none.
None?
No.
Not even like
This
playing
is-
on a radio in the background?
Just. Ooh, I'll answer that question in a minute.
Cliffhanger, you believe that? Yeah. Where am I here? Yeah. You don't have to say you love me. Oh, hey, that kind of fits. Yeah, I'm your Dusty Springfield-like host, Ray Dudley. We are coming to you from the YMCA-like conditions of the WKXL studios in Concord. My God, I can smell the pool chlorine all the way over here. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your Sony Walkmans, 101.9 FM for the beautiful souls in Manchester. And we are tearing apart how to write a play and what it's going to be like with Greg Gaskell out there at the Players Ring. What's the dates coming up?
November 14th through the end of the month.
Thank you, sir. We will be right back. Welcome back to NH Unscripted. God, I love my job and I love my friends. It is so good to just sit and chat with folks. You are listening to NH Unscripted. We are coming to you from the not so overly ostentatious digs of the WKXL studios in Concord. That is a nod to Norm Nathan from the old WBZ days. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM in Concord on your transistor radios. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. Greg,
Hi.
you said, I brought up music, and you said, oh, hang on here.
Yeah, because I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about this. Yes,
So this is not Elf.
It's not Elf. This is not your holiday. Bring the kids and whatever. There's nothing inappropriate about this show, but if you bring a 4-year-old, they're going to be bored to death. This is an adult family working through things, and it's fun, and it's merry, and it's has lovely moments. It's not a holiday. Bring the family and everybody have a lovely time. And Santa Claus doesn't slide down the chimney.
He doesn't?
No.
Oh, dear.
No. It was the funniest thing when I was trying to pitch this to Margarita over at the Players Ring. She kept having that vision of like, okay, who's playing Santa Claus? And is there going to be music? And is there going to be
love that.
costumes and whatever? No, it's not that kind of thing. It's
You could have, like, because they do have that open in the ceiling there.
They
You
do.
could have had Santa
They do.
drop down.
yeah. We call it the hall.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't ever walk through on the second floor when the lights are out.
Right? We had, speaking of Christmas, one of the first shows I did at the Players Ring, it was Christmas Carol. And I was Bob Cratchit, but behind the scenes, it's a big cast and whatever,
Yeah.
and you had to help. Now there is a hole in the second floor, and there's another smaller hole up on the third floor
I
in
didn't
the
know
attic.
that.
There was this actress, her name is Maisie. I can't remember what her married name is now, but she was the little girl Christmas thing, whatever, the ghost of future, past, or present, whatever the little girl is.
Okay.
So she's dressed up in her dress, and they put her on a swing up on the third
Mary
floor.
Lou Suhu. No, just kidding.
Right. So they put her up on the swing, up on the third floor, and she, I mean, with terror-filled eyes and white knuckles, she got on this swing, and there was no harness, there was no nothing. She just sat on this swing up on the third floor with this 25 drop, and I'm like, what do these people do around here? And this was 25 performances she had to do this and get lowered all the way down from there.
Dang.
Yeah, that was something else.
Dang.
I'll never forget that.
How's the synergy going in the play, the cast?
Good, great. Yeah. This cast is in love.
I know.
And it's so great.
I believe it.
It's,
Did you have to, like, explain things to them? Because if you're saying this is that different, did they get it right away when they read? They did.
Yeah. The thing that needed to be stressed right away is that nobody in this cast is a caricature. Nobody's an over-the-top character. Everybody is a real person having a real day. And you deal with someone who believes in Santa Claus as a real person. And I tried to make it as realistic as possible. And so, yeah.
And that's Chris.
That is Chris.
Will the audience, when they first kind of hear that or see that, they're going to be like giggling, like, oh, he really, I mean, how does he accept what the audience is? I mean, if he has to, how do I frame this? If he, as an actor, has to convince them he really believes this, is the audience at first going to be like, well, come on, we know he really doesn't, you know him.
No. Chris does a great job of getting the audience on board with where he is. Now, we did this show back in a version of this show back in 2016, and it's been updated since then. Chris does a great job. Ray, I don't want to spoil your good time.
Oh, my God, you're killing me.
We
were close, folks. We almost got him.
Chris does a remarkable job, but he's been playing this character for 20 years. But he does a remarkable job of just being so fun to watch and so real in the moment that you just go with it. You just go with whatever he's doing. The audience wants this show to be what it is.
Hang on, I was choking on a Swedish pig.
That's why you don't do it while we're... Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So you've got this. Is it a well-balanced cast? So are people going to look and go, that person? The rest of the cast is strong. But
we have we have an age range of 17 to 53 too. What? I grabbed a young actress from Seacoast Rep that I saw in a couple of plays, a couple of musicals over there. She's my youngest daughter, and then it goes from there, 17 up till, 25, and into the 30s, and so on and so forth.
Are they all playing family members?
Correct.
So it's like a big Thanksgiving
dinner. 2 are my
dinner,
children.
Christmas,
Well, one is Chris's child. One is married into the family. 2 are married into the family, actually. But yeah, we look like a real family.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
And there just isn't, to go back to your question, there just isn't a weak link. And you'll see that in Act 2 when we're all trapped on stage together. I just let that go, and I can't believe I did. But yeah, just forget I said anything.
Bookmark that. Flag that on the tape. What? I feel bad for Margarita. That pitch night, because somebody's pitching A Man Who Laughs. It's going to be a play with no dialogue. Yeah. No, really, it's black and white, no dialogue. And then you have to come along and pitch something which you can't really give away what you're...
Oh, it was worse than that. Somebody had, I remember the pitch, and somebody got up before me and pitched this. I believe it was a World War II piece. It was something about Nazis. It wasn't Anne Frank. Somebody else pitched Anne Frank, but somebody pitched something about just like really dark play. And I was like, okay, we're going to go in the other direction from that.
She must have been having an aneurysm.
Well, she watched rehearsal last night, and I woke up this morning to just a glowing text from her. She was just overjoyed. Yeah, because finally she got to see it on its feet, ready to go-ish.
Yeah.
In the set with the costumes and everything. So yeah, that was a relief last night to have her out there and finally get it.
Was she that was dress? No, dress would be tonight.
Dress is tomorrow night.
Okay,
because we open on Friday.
Are you having folks come in? Are there folks who you are inviting to?
I
for dress.
think we're going to bring a couple of people
Yeah,
in, just because we're ready to hear some laughter.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Funny how you go through that, right?
Yeah, you get to the point where it's not funny anymore, and you
Yeah.
think, wow, is anybody going to laugh at
Isn't
this?
that crazy?
Yeah.
Is there a URL? You got a URL for this thing? Where would they go? Playersring.org?
Playersring, yeah.
Is that the URL, Andrew? Do you know?
Playersring.org. Nope, just playersring.org.
Right.
And you just I think right what you get when you do that, and you just click tickets and you go from there.
How long is it?
We open on Friday, so it's the last 3 weekends.
I mean, lengthwise, is it 90 minutes? Is it a full night?
It's 2 hours. You get an intermission.
You do?
This is a meal. This is you're sitting down for a holiday meal.
Are you? You seem like you're really proud that this is going to hit the stage. I mean, you write a lot, and,
I do.
and for folks who don't know, he writes a lot of his own stuff. He just invents it. So, and obviously, you're happy that a lot of your stuff gets staged.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
You seem particularly proud though that this is getting some life to it.
This is a really. I've used this word over and over again. This is a really challenging piece, and a couple of weeks ago, I'm going through rehearsal, and we're having one of those tough line through rehearsals where everybody needs to get off book, and everybody's, including me, is struggling. And I thought, man, I killed these people. I killed this cast. They've been working so hard, and I killed them with this script because it's the most difficult script I've ever written.
So let's peel that back.
Sure.
You use the word challenging. And so I just assume a lot of people in the audience never performed. When you say challenging and you're talking about actors, what makes it challenging? Is it the cadence of the dialogue? Is it the emotion that you've built into it? Is it the connections that they have to build with each other? What's happening there?
Yes. Yes, D, all of the above. It's okay. So what makes this particularly challenging is one, the circumstance, because Act 1 is very farcical. It's a lot of timing in this door, out that door, people talking over walkie-talkies. It's constant for an hour. It's constant. You're constantly watching this show build. Then in Act 2, you're watching 45-minute, 50-minute long conversation between 10 people who aren't allowed to leave the room.
Oh, my God. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Not really. I'm sure half the audience probably is, though. I'm your B.J. Thomas-like host, Ray Dudley. We are coming to you from the Hollywood Squares-like digs of the WKXL studios in Concord. I love sitting in the center square. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your transistor radios. The poor kids all got the 8 transistors. We get the 16s. 101.9 FM for the beautiful souls in Manchester. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. Yeah, one more block. Where did it all go? Greg Gaskell's in the house. We'll be right back. Welcome back to NH Unscripted. I know you're feeling lucky. I know you are. You're just sitting there totally wrapped up in your radio, waiting for the next thing to drop. Well, we're going to do it. We're coming to you from the Car 54-like digs of the WKXL studios in Concord. That's Tootie Muldoon. For those of you, it's like the Wayback Machine here sometimes. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your Sony Walkmans. Not your 8-track. NHTalkRadio.com is our URL. You know, should you happen to get up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you having your warm milk and cookies, looking for a friend, NHTalkRadio.com is the place to go. You'll find archives of this show, plus all the other great stuff that takes place here at the studio. Out there, it's all archived. All archived. Technology's crazy. Yeah, this show comes to you every Wednesday and Friday morning at 9 a.m. And then it's re-aired every Wednesday and Friday evenings at 8 p.m. I know. You got your tape recorder all set up so you can catch it all. Anyway, Greg Gaskell.
Hi, Ray.
I interrupted you in the middle of swearing. Making Andrew's ears bleed.
Making Andrew's ears bleed. Sorry, Andrew.
Oh, we were talking about the first act, second act.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I don't want you to have to give anything really away. So I'm assuming there's this beautiful arc that you've built in.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gone well so far. So, yeah.
Is there like one or two people who have to do the heavy lifting, or is it pretty much spread out amongst?
Jamie.
Yeah?
Jamie has to do the heavy lifting. Yeah. He's got to really run from beginning to end. He's got a beautiful arc.
Was he in your mind when you wrote it?
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about writing stuff like this, because you love to write.
I do.
And is it a process for you for writing, or does it just like come to you in the middle of the night and you get out of bed and your jammies, you put your rabbit slippers on and run out and find a yellow pad and start writing?
Yeah.
Or do you just kind of over 6 months jot down ideas and then sew them all together?
Yeah. That's more like it. I know that there are people who have the discipline. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write every day.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Like, I try to put Saturday mornings aside for that. And I'll just make notes throughout the week of certain projects that I'm working on, and then I'll hit them on Saturday morning. And ideas come to me, and it's because it's conversational dialogue in real time that I write. I don't ever write anything with scenes. It's all...
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, rarely.
It's like one long shot.
It's all real time. So when you see You Merry Gentlemen, it's the 2 hours of their life. It's not, okay, scene 2, 45 minutes later, scene 3 the next morning. It's not that. You're watching it unfold in real time in front of you, which is an extremely difficult way to write, and I don't recommend it for anybody. But when you get the idea of a guy still believing in Santa Claus, now I got to put all this together, and I'm going to have 10 characters on, and I got to figure out... Because it's 10 different agendas. It's like 12 Angry Men. It's 10 different agendas for each character.
Ooh, wow.
For each character has their own agenda for the evening. So I've got to intertwine all of those so that the audience keeps up. And one of the things that I'm learning while I'm going through this rehearsal process, I'm making notes of like, that person should say that instead, because that will refresh the audience's memory of where they're at this particular time, and so on and so forth. And so those are the things that I try to think about beforehand while I'm creating this map of what this show is. Again, I don't recommend anybody writing this way. It's just the way my mind works. Yeah.
When the show is done, are people going to be like, oh, I loved this character? Is it built to where like they're going to walk away, everyone's going to like hate this character, or they're going to love that character, or that's my favorite character?
When they walk away from this show, they're going to want to put up their Christmas tree, and they're going to want to have eggnog.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're going to want to get the family together, and they're going to,
Yeah?
It's the point of it. It's the
You're
whole point of it.
You're going to call mom and dad when they haven't called them in like 3 weeks, and
Yeah, and I try not to write characters that, and
is it gushy? It's not gushy, is it?
It's
is it? Are we going to weep?
Gushy.
Am I going to cry? I cry a lot.
There are holiday feels.
Yeah?
There has to be for this, because it's its whole point.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just going to walk out of there, and you're going to be in the mood for the holiday season. It's the whole point.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
That's nice of you to do that. You got stuff that you're working on the back of your mind? Is there for like other you got going on? Are you constantly doing that? Is that a habit of yours? You hear a conversation and you write down a word that you heard? Or
I love hearing weird conversations.
Yeah.
I love hearing the way people talk.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, I have... back in 2017, the Seacoast Repertory Theater, back then, years ago, was gracious enough to produce some of my plays there. Some of my...
Your plays have been on at the Seacoast Rep?
Yeah, I've had 4 on there.
What?
Yeah, and they were so gracious to me.
With
Yeah,
royalty. I didn't know that.
it was wonderful.
Wow.
One of them is a play called As Time Goes By. It's... If I have a masterpiece, that's it.
Yeah?
It's time travel. It takes place in the early 1960s. We'll get into it later on when I put it up. But yeah, that's Jamie Bradley directed it way back then, and it's kind of our play. That's what's next. So I'm working on that. I'm working on doing some revisions of that. Yeah, it's going to be a minute, and I've got the thing that you and I are going to talk about off air.
Yeah,
that's coming up. But I've got some projects that I'm working on. I don't have anything new. I'm updating what I already have. I don't have anything new that I'm working on and I'm grateful for that.
A lot of the stuff you did at the Hatbox was tremendous.
Yeah.
Do you find that do you consider yourself like a just a, how do I put it, a happy-go-lucky guy? Because a lot of your stuff is humorous.
It is.
It's hilariously humorous.
It's funnier than I am. It's more interesting than I am. I'm not. Yeah.
Do you write it down and then when someone actually go, oh, that's funnier than I actually thought I was written it?
I was listening to Jerry Seinfeld give an interview, and he said there's times when I'll work on a bit for 10 years before I get it right, and I understand completely what he means. There's never a time when I write something down and it goes into the play and I don't rewrite it 50 times.
Ooh.
Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal.
Dude,
but you want to get it worded
that'll
exactly
age
right.
you, man. Good grief.
Yeah.
That's like stress that most people, I get stressed getting out of bed. I can't imagine sitting there, my mind loaded with things that I got to tweak.
I've always felt that, and if you're a playwright and you don't feel this way, I'd be interested to talk to you. I want to write dialogue that actors want to say. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Because then they want... How did I get all of these people? I wrote really good dialogue that they all want to say. I wrote great characters that they all want to be.
You lean towards humor.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that on purpose, or is that just because that's how it happened? I mean, are there like dramas that you have sitting in your soul that you're like, I somehow I got to get this on paper? This would be heart-wrenching, or,
No, I'll leave it for other people to get into that. I love comedy. I all absurdist and British and all of it. The stuff that I grew up on. The great stuff, the greats back in the day, listening to Bob Newhart and Cosby back in the day before he burned in hell. The great guys, Sid Caesar, Jackie Gleason, those guys. That was what I grew up on, and I love that stuff.
Can you imagine they did all of that live?
They did all of it live,
How do they get away with that?
With 50 million people watching them.
How is that?
On, a couple of days rehearsal?
No laugh tracks?
No laugh tracks. They would start on Tuesday putting the show together. And
That's
then
insane.
Saturday night, they're in front of 50 million people doing
Can you imagine the pressure?
Can't imagine.
I can't either.
No. You want to read a good book? Read Sid Caesar's book. I think it's called Caesar's Hour. When he talks about that, when they were first learning how to put television on air, put comedy on air for people. It's remarkable what they did.
I cannot. We did Laughter on the 23rd floor up at
I've done that too. Yeah, I did
and
that.
that's
rep.
based pretty much on Sid Caesar's
on
show.
Neil Simon's years there. Yeah.
Yeah. And I did some homework on that. I could not believe he would have them all. They'd all go out to see stuff on the weekends.
Right.
Come back in on Monday. Start pulling it apart, thinking about it, and then Tuesday they're tweaking it, writing it for me. And they had some of the greatest minds in the world
They
at the
had
time.
Mel Brooks, they had Neil Simon, they had
Woody
his brother,
Allen came on at one time?
Yeah, for a little bit, towards the end. They they had to do these lightning fast costume changes. They had to figure out, nobody was there to teach them how to put the cameras.
Invented it on the fly.
They had to figure out, okay, we'll move the camera over here, and we'll do this, and we'll do that. Plus the studio audience, plus the 50 million people at home. Oh, it was brutal. I couldn't do that.
I couldn't, dude.
You'd jump out a window.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Dude, just performing on stage is crazy.
Right.
And it's like a couple of hundred people. Oh.
Wow, already?
You believe that?
Hey.
What has happened to us, Greg? What in the world? All right, give us the URL again and the dates.
Playersring.org. We open November 14th, and we run the last 3 weekends of November.
And what's the name of it?
Ye Merry Gentlemen.
Written by who?
Me.
Yes. You've been listening to NH Unscripted. Yeah, because time won't let me. Yeah, baby. I'm your outsiders like host Ray Dudley. We are coming to you from the Gong Show-like digs of the WKXL studios in Concord. 1450 AM, 103.9 FM on your transistor radios, 101.9 FM. For the beautiful souls of Manchester, nhtalkradio.com is our URL. Get out of the house. Go to Portsmouth. Go have dinner before or after a show. But go see this stuff. This is why we live. Greg, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.